Halo, selamat datang di game DSX mainkan DVD perkenalkan Nugala Pri melalui Diku mainnya dari Epic Games ya, jadi aku gak tahu nih maksudnya apa dia nih, kurang tahu sih. Astaga kaget. uh, dari ini story lah, aku pengen lihat story kayak apa. Oh, katanya harus nonton 12 menit dulu Mother. You can enjoy mainkan di asli DVD. You can also have a which look best to it by watching. Hah? 2 tahun? Ya udah nonton aja tuh.
Was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree.
Oh.
Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging. Half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the marks were heavily armed, walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but the leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for him. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Ogg killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Ogg's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded.
Cina.
Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy.
Iya nih bener Cina aja, beneran Cina nih sana.
Farida Malik, Sarif Industries ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha.
Sangat relate.
A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around.
Cina di masa depan ya benar-benar kayak gitu ya.
Yes, gila. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the Ogg in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, anxious organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this. Nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turn those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati. He urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the
Dari game
Illuminati
sebelumnya
was
nih, game seri sebelumnya.
ambushed, shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Saraf had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Oke, videonya udah habis, video recapnya. Oke. Itulah ya video game seri sebelumnya ini. Aku lihat ya.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've
Damn.
become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial
Bagus
goods.
mapnya.
So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
No leta. Tylko to nic.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way.
Oke, kita jadi
One last
asas.
thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are
Assassin
using some
silent.
sort of portable Wi-Fi
Jadi
device
silent
to boost
gitu kayak,
communications. He's got a better
Ya, udah
chance of
ketahuan.
maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your number one priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Husky.
Waduh, jangan-jangan 2029 nih. PD3-nya nih jangan 2029 dah. Waduh. Waduh, masa kegedean. Kencang tuh kencang.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Oke guys, jadi oh ini bikin suara, oke. Berbakat. Như vậy bertanya sobat ini udah pecah batang katanya. Oh, sip untuk sprint. Oke, saya sprint. Tapi kalau sprint bikin suaranya gede banget. Oke. Oke, ini ada kontrol. Ada opet juga. Wow. KP gak bisa di ini. Mode dan ya ada mode. Loh. Repot. Oke. Oh gitu. Aku pengen cek ini dulu mouse keyboardnya di binding. Master weapon Q takedown. Oh, Q takedown. Oke. Ada yang baru kah? Ada yang sesuatu yang bisa. Oh, hack Q. Oh, Q juga. Master weapon. Ini apa? What? Woi, ada ini kah? Oh, salah. Chip itu apa chip? Oh, itu apa tuh? Ya betul. Isa ada access scan. Nggak tahu nih apa gunanya.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypad.
Bentar. Kan tadi jatahku aku jadi hoster. Gimana caranya aku gak hoster lagi? V. Nah,
Should enjoy it.
oke. Semoga gas ganet.
Pretty. They have colors and shapes.
Aku
Just
lincir.
remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Oh. Oke. Jensen. Ini nama MC-nya Jensen guys. Jadi awalnya tuh dia ikut laboratorium kayak teknologi terkenal gitulah ya. Habis itu dia kena ambus. Terus para saintisnya, peneliti teknologi modern tuh diculik dan diapain gitu. Dan dia si Jensen MC ini kena tembak, tapi dia masih hidup gitu. Terus tubuhnya tuh penuh penuh banget dengan luka-luka yang udah apa tuh bikin tubuh dia semuanya tuh di ini lagi diamputasi terus diganti yang baru gitu, dan jadilah dia kayak semi robot gitu. Oh, luar biasa ya. Space jam. Oh, gini jamnya. Nah terus space. Oh, oke. Kok kita ini kaset loh. Bisa deh. B apa ya? Teapot, glass clocking, smart vision. Oh, ada satu di sana. Nggak ketahuan. Oh enggak, apa nih? Oh, masih jauh sih. Mari kita cek-cek dulu ya, apakah ada sesuatu ini barang. Oh mana? Backup. Apa? Oh, gitu kah? Kita bikin suara. Tapi dia nggak datang. Gimana tuh? Oke, ini atas. Nanti jadi ninja kan? Kayak ada sesuatu sih. Oh, belum nyala ini. Yo,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
oke. Oke, itu ada musuh. Oke, mari kita enter tutorial gimana tutorial. Oke. 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 Green. Where's green? Itu. Sesuatu kah? Kayak barang gitu, barang item. Betul. Kagak bisa ditembak ke atas kan? Kagak bisa tuh. Bisa buka map? Oh bisa dong. Oh, ada ladder di atas. Kita ke ladder. Udah naik atas. Ini kemana? Ternyata ada ada musuh. Apa? Quick and protein and regen energy. Mana? Biasa. Oh biasa langsung. Ini. Oh ini pakai itu kah? Astaga.
هذه الصفقة للأبد. الرياح بدأت تعصف. كأنها صارت أدفأ. لازم تكون هان عن قريب.
Tahun. Oh di atas kan. Ini dia kayak ngeliat akun.
هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Oke, ini dua orang ini gimana nih? Dia agak ke sana.
في أخبار جديدة؟
Oh, ke sana.
أنا ما بحبش هذا المكان لأنه بخوف على الآخر.
Pak. Tidur. Oke. Sebagai hitman, kita bawa mayatnya ke sana deh. Oke. Lumayan. Mari kita bawa ini mayatnya. Kayak ada satu di bos. Tadi. Ini ada satu. Ya udah hack tuh. Security rating. Quantum lag. Enggak, mending pakai ini. Nyangkut ke sini. Auto detection. Sini kan, sini. Ketahuan.
Access granted.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Oh, kita harus cepat banget. Aku nemu sesuatu yang bagus loh. Tranquilizer weapon. Kagak punya aku tranquilizer weapon. Duit. Duit kaya. Apa nih? Oh, bukan. Aku kira sesuatu yang bisa What? Hah? Bisa dihancurin? Oh. Di Karas ada 3 automatic event paling weapon tinggi. Tak perlu sih. Kita main yang safe ya. Tutup. Nah. Ada musuh dong. Oke, gimana? Tempat kesini langsung. Oh, aku masih kelak.
دوشة دايما بيكون في حاجة تعكنن علينا.
Oh, jadi F4 tuh bisa ini cepat nguras. Harusnya ada berapa kan? Oh, 2. What the hell? Kok dia loncat? Aku pengen ini loh.
يا ريت نخلص الحلقة قبل ما الريح ده هيجي علينا. الجو بقى فيه رطوبة عالية.
Tahu buat di atas. Sesuatu yang bisa naik.
يا ريت يتحركوا بسرعة شوية. لو الريحة هاجت علينا هنموت.
Hampir aja ketahuan. Oh, ketahuan tuh.
انت كويس؟
Enggak, lumayan selesai. Fokus. Terus tanaman. Nah, buat sini. Oh, ternyata tuh ya Oke, aman, nggak ada musuh. Build cell aku ya kurang. Kembali. Oh, ada musuh sana.
That was fast. Signal booster already?
عشان المخزن من المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on this thing. Last thing we need is the guns breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Apa lagi nih? Total apa lagi nih?
That was fast. You installed signal booster already?
Oke, terus apa? Hypno Steam ini.
عشان المخزن من المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان
I'll
تكون
get the
بعيدة من
code
الرمل.
then.
Good. There is too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the guns breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
Gimana cara melepas granatnya? Oh. Mantap. Gitu. Oh, ke kanan untuk sensor. Terus nih granat apa sih? Gas granat. Masa pakai smoke ya? Oke, nggak mati. Oke.
McCready, how you making
Wah,
out?
Slower than expected.
Kaget.
It's like
Kaget.
someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Waduh, musuh. Oh.
كله تمام هنا.
Pintu. Oh. Mana ya musuhnya sana? Ada lagi musuhnya. Ya ada sesuatu yang bisa. Nggak ada tuh. Musuhnya kedetek ya, nggak mau kedetek juga. Harus didekatin ya kedetek. Baru satu. Coba ini. Bisa jump out. Agak bisa jump out juga. Nggak jauh juga itu scan-nya.
فينك يا سيد؟ الوقت بيعدي بسرعة.
Agak kedengaran juga ini. Hancur barangnya.
احسن لينا نمشي.
Mari kita bawa mic-nya. Lempar. Wih, oke, hidup. Masih hidup ya dilempar. Ini kemana sih? Oh, ini ke bawah. Oh, jangan ke bawah juga ada. Satu lempar di bawah. Gitu. Ada 2 orang ya. Banyak. Biar saja warning. What?
All clear here. Do not get overconfident.
I hope the next job has more action.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Vibrator. Oh, ini bahaya kah?
Did you say something?
Make no mistakes.
This sand is everywhere.
Batuk-batuk. Munculnya banyak.
يكون افضل لو السينك خلص الصفقه دي بسرعه.
راح يخلص. انا ما بديش الان لما تبدا العاصفه.
ولا انا. الله يخسر. حط الرصاص على الولاد الشوارع. هو في حاجه؟ كنت سامع بس.
Konsep. Oh.
شكلها هتطول الحر لازم نخلص بسرعه. تطول قوي.
What are you talking?
ما فيش حاجه. دايما ما فيش حاجه. خلينا في الدور ده تاني.
Oke, ketawa.
تعال نأمن المكان هناك. ايه يطلع لنا مصلحة حلوة كده من الموضوع ده. كل اللي انا عايزه ان اخرج من المكان الكئيب ده. حاسس اني شفت حاجة. شايف اي حاجة غريبة.
Astaga, ketawa deh. Lot, bisa lot. Nggak bisa. Kita lot. Gak assassinate. Tawan anjir. Kok tangan kiriku ini ya? Kram.
I don't care. I just want to.
Tanganku, Cok. Ngap ketam. Oh. Ini aku bawa mic. Tegang banget nih mic-nya. Pasti. Enggak. Tunggu si orangnya hijau hijau. Spesies. What? Kok ketahuan? Hampir ketahuan.
مفيش حاجة هنا غير الرملة.
Jauh nih.
الرملية بتقرب بسرعة أوي. الجو بقى فيه رطوبة عالية.
Oh, berarti kita nih nggak harus semua. Gimana cara? Oke. Tangannya nyangkut. Oke. Ada. What? Oh. Ada. Tahu tuh. Astaga.
خليني أقرب من المكان شوية. يلا كران.
Tahun ini.
هو بيزحف في الفتحات. انت كويس؟ لو عاوز تجري وتهرب اتفضل.
Ada.
هو بيزحف في فتحات التهوية. هو بيزحف في فتحات التهوية. انت كويس؟ تمام؟ وسع عشان تحمي نفسك. احمي ظهري. شطة كران.
Oke. Oke, udah pada tidur semua.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Good. I could barely hear them down there. Okay, keep your eyes open. I'm going to go see if I can find any.
Oh. That took the given many clear, wasn't it, man? Standing on design now. So I need to the it's what they are.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Nobody.
انا خلاص مش قادر اتنفس هنا. ايه مالك؟
Kau ni diapain? Oh enggak, enggak baca. Nggak bangun ya, ya udah. Ada orang, oke aja. Berapa tuh? Biji 2. tayo. May ito. Wow. Kainin lang. May dyan nag-aadapa pa yun. Ghost ko sana. Ano ba ni? O ni. Nyambung.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
انا متاكد ان المنطقه دي متامنه وما فيهاش حاجه.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that.
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a boy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The
Oh.
orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
What the? The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Creedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
Got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, This sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Gak anjir. Oh nih gelap. Oh nggak bisa karena kaca. Jatuh aku.
Jensen, step it up. That chopper's about to take off.
Moving up.
Gua cari. Right.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Wah, sayangnya mati.
Shit.
Ini mati atau itu, Pak? What the hell?
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
Tentang AI enggak nih pala.
We will merge with machines,
robot,
with computers.
robot,
The Illuminati will be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! Plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Ada tahu tuh gen cisin mati atau enggak tadi.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
Yeah.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam.
Oh,
It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Sarah Industries closely towards
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
Ya balas dendam.
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global jurisdiction. 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
Oh. Ternyata pelurunya tuh gak sebanyak ini Tranquilizer.
What have the events in Dubai cost us? They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure are your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hot off.
Everything should be in order.
No, I'm afraid they are not.
What? What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife through.
You, come here.
Me?
Yes, you.
What is your name? Vladimir Shevkovsky.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. You damn clank. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
Better get moving.
Nggak bisa
The
digerakin
collective has
ini
been keeping
otomatis.
tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. They're a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know.
Is that it?
If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augovev, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. Didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir. Qui? Avec qui?
Hold it! Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
I can't believe you're doing that.
You brought this on yourself.
Oke, nimba aku bebas kendaraan. Oh enggak.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's mother...
Mas... Wait. What?
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
Malah ya. Dia marah, guys. Oh, enggak. Oke. 20 jam setelah kejadian ngebom di stasiunnya. Oh teh. Pada cewek pasti suka nih. Pada cewek.
Shit.
Waduh.
Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be all right. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon.
Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep...
Mana bayangan gak ada. Oh shit. NPM.
Steve using the head after eating 3 burritos and forgetting to light a match. That's an incident. What happened that fateful day in 2027 was beyond terror any of us has ever seen. Og incident? Try Og travesty.
Hah?
Try Og...
What the? Ada ini. Nggak tahu nih maksudnya apa ya. Oh ini. Oh, awal mula dia buat ini ya. Perusahaannya tuh buat dia bentuk kayak gitu. Tubuh jadi mesin nih. Dan ini katanya sempat bangkrut juga. Pemain private military. Masih panjang loh. Oh nggak apa-apa. Ini kalian pause lah kalau ini pengen baca gitu. Ini banyak banget ini. Oh udah nih. Ternyata tuh gabungan. Shamin, Elkon Adjective. Oh, salah. Ada tayangan lagi. Bingung, tayangan ini. Ya, sesuatu yang bagus itu. Kecil. Maaf. Hey, mandi biar seksi. Udah pagi-pagi mandi dah. Mandi biar seksi. Apakah dia kehilangan keluarga gitu ya? Pernah kehilangan. Oh. West. Oh. Kok gak kelihatan? Wait. The girl Zero Killer in Dubai. Siapa? Sini ya. Sepet. Oh, Sepet meningso ya. Ya. SMP Sepet. Belum lagi kencing udah ya sama aja nih.
Open blinds.
Apa nih? Indah Jagaman Jagannatha Collect. 2025. Wah, ini dong. Hari ini dong.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been but after what happened in Prague yesterday. Look, son, whatever you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Ya. Ini lagi depresi nih karena peralatan dia rusak ini. Peralatan mesinnya yang dia pakai rusak. Apa? 2008. Waduh, jangan yang 2008 nih. Happy. Oh.
Not only do these guys have no restrictions,
Sama aja nih. Uang. Adakah sesuatu yang bisa di biasa deh. Kok apa nih? Sorry, legend. Oh no, bukan set.
As you wish.
Ano, siapa tuh?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Weh, kok ada satu?
As you wish.
Ini. Wow. Oh, ini kendori. Kok aku nggak bisa gerak? Nggak bisa gerak, guys. Guys, game ngebug. Kok bisa? Ya elah, game ngebug. Coba apa? Mikasai saja. Aduh. Nggak bisa gerak. Gimana nih? Astaganya, aku nggak bisa gerak. Gamenya kenapa ini? Aku ke escape tadi ya. Nggak bisa gerak. Baru misi kedua, misi pertama sih. Prolog udah. Oke, kita dari sini. Semuanya lagi. Oh, bukan. Kita musuh. Oke, kita mandi habis itu skip. Gimana cara skipnya? Oke, ada. Gimana kita skip? Anjing. Baca-baca. Oke. Ini. Itu masuk gigi. Oke.
Open blinds.
Ini.
Good day, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London, but I'll call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system. As you wish. I'll keep you safe. As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
Aduh, enggak. Agak salah sih aku nih. Aku terus masukkan item. 30. Nggak bisa di reload. Overlock software. And that's ini untuk minuman ya. Oh ini ya juga slotnya. Minuman step, mancing pistol regular, painkillers, semua Indonesia, combat rifle regular stun. Nggak ada stun ya, di atas stun. Pistol EMP, combat sniper PLC, revolver nggak ada, revolver captain, tranquilizer. Nanti aku nggak ada stun. Sama kayak di sini ya. Nah, dikit.
In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the US government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution for that act, vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo Group. Construction, arcology, quality, excellence. Santo. Restoring the past.
Iklan. Nggak kasar ya, Pak?
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my AUGs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course.
Nggak bisa ngakal itu. Ya.
There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Cara. Minutes. Habis. Ini apa? Security api.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Menjinkan. Regularity rating 3. Waduh. Apa ya? Gue harus cari password. Besok. Ada TV lagi. Dia ke depan model. Luar biasa ini.
We will all find our way to the machine god. The singularity is never. You must hang on. Seeker, you are here to see the builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover. We will all find to the machine god. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not fear now. There is always Joseph. Do not despair.
What the hell? Tadi kasarkan. Inventory full tidak.
Some of us remember.
Aku pengen restore barang. Saga. Revolver. Main guys, dapat shotgun. Apa? Oh. Alamak. Mantap. Gimana cara nggak start? Tengok. Alah. Peluru yang banyak itu ini dikit kan? Banyak tuh mancing pistol. Sedangkan ini pistol 40. Apa? Bir itu apa beda-beda? Ankylos, examine. Vale. Increase health bar. You can increase normal maximum multiple use of stuff. Oh. Emang darah kita sama. Bagus ya. Ya buat. Lagi ya biar. Mereka pas semua aman. Oh. Nih. You should fight Amon I have dulu di pressure ikut. Oh, ini tuh bro. Ini. You should have covered invited vision. Oh. Okay. Examine. What the hell? Tidak. Mabuk. Jadi mabuk. Aduh. Bingung. Ini. EMP pistol. Belum nemu combat rifle. Aku nemu combat rifle kira-kira sebesar apa ini senjatanya? Yang ini kah? Apakah segitu? Misalnya lihat. Aduh, tidak, aku mabuk.
Yes, you step. Must nice.
Oke, mari kita baca-baca tuh. Transport untuk biar cepat kan transport. Ada aku yang dulu ke question. Toilet dulu ya guys. kembali. Oh,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
nggak bisa.
No chance you'll be evicted anytime soon, right? Traitor.
Devastating attack in Prague. So let's hear from Dr. Talis Rundle, Ark's charmingly
Apa?
eloquent leader himself.
Was the non-augmented
Bisa pakai tawar orang deh.
and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
Forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered violence. There's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. That is why I moved
Ya kali
to
bedanya.
select complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native
Jauh lebih bagus.
Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague,
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
but ARG had nothing to do with it. We are
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that. That was 6 months ago. Earlier today, the Ruzicka train station fell victim
Waduh.
to bombing. The third to hit
Mungkin
Prague
jatuh.
in 6 months. Is this written or possible? This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus.
Nah itu lockdown lagi.
Dars is the man. He'll set you up.
Hey, I stole that first.
I will let you live. For now.
Nope. This is a no-connor zone. I'm not telling you again. Go away! This guy thinks he can fight us!
Just leave me alone. Don't hurt me, please.
Yap. Kita musuh.
Please, leave me alone.
Spam. Data store.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Wish, better rifle. Combat rifle. Jatuhnya. Waduh, penuh semua. Bisa. Pencet. Pencet. Nah, tuh. Jarak aku segitu lagi.
In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seed of divinity within us and the future of the neo-human race. Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers to medicine. Only small answers.
Wah, ada satu. Gak bisa. Tadi. Waduh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
What?
Belonging in the oneness of singularity. Come, children. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer.
I used to be an alcoholic. Getting into weed was the best thing that ever happened to me.
In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us, the future of the neo-human race.
Waduh. Pengen ini ya, error semua. Oh. Catatan ini tutorial. Bisa ini rusak.
Jezus Maria, the bombs.
Well, this place is all we have now. Better than being in Golem City, I suppose.
Ada kelihatan.
Interesting look.
Do you search for something? Some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? You have the answer.
Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje či další augustské příslušenství, mohou být během navázkových kontrol.
Street is off limits, or your buck. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
you sure? I do not think that sounds right.
Think maybe someone died? Don't forget about your permit authentication card. Would hate to be told.
What the hell? Apa ini? What is this?
Beat it. I'm not interested.
Oh. What the hell? Bahasa apa nih? Oh, ada itu. Bagaimana? Oh, kecil-kecil.
I'm serious. I saw him last night, out to handle him. He had a mallet in one hand, a bag. Power to the people.
Oh, kalau naik bahaya kah? Sendiri kuning nggak ya? What the hell? Sucker.
Ty plechovky s náma vyjebáva.
Aku bingung gimana caranya.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Hey. Come some.
Kurwa, co za sen?
Banyak kali ini. Ini sekali lagi atau apa lagi itu kenapa?
There is all.
Jsme zkušení, co se to kurva děje? Whisker.
Mabuk lagi.
Seem to have quieted down.
So wait. What you're telling me is that you're more concerned about
Organized crime in our city than terrorist attack? Am I?
Udah aku jadi. Oh, ini so. Jual beli.
What can I get for...
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sorry, I don't.
That's okay, I understand. Times are tough. Is there anything I can do for you?
Nothing, thanks.
Okay, but I'm not sure why you wasted your time coming in here.
Hands are bastard. I swear, the ignorance of some people is beyond my comprehension.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Státní policie nám
Think it's gone, whatever it was.
stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky. Prosíme o spolupráci za všech okolností.
Ukažte mi papíry!
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary, I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Right.
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
I'm willing to pay you to pass this way. Only because I don't think you're worth the trouble.
Pleasure doing business with you. Have a nice day.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Milena would look very
Making good money on this land.
Let's go. Damn vultures. Gouging prices when people are starving and have nothing.
hobi aku bertarung sama mereka.
You won't find better prices anywhere, mother. Taxes have driven up prices there.
Bisa.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yep. Aduh. Oh.
Not like this! Leave me!
Oh, moving close.
Oh, shit.
Asshole!
Yep. Bisa gak? Ternyata kalau masuk ke sana biar ini, biar lawan mereka ya. Tapi aku bingung. Ini apa itu?
I think my vest is too tight.
Right.
I can't afford it, Joseph, shall
That's cool.
Vultures, gouging prices when people are starving. No.
You know the city is big enough. If they had their way, they would bulldoze the whole district, us included.
At least we will fill in all the pockets.
Come on, let's do it. Reminds me of when I was a kid in Montreal.
Do you really think there's little proof of human hostility toward the city fathers?
Caranya.
Personnel detected. They are delusional, but I hope showing them how to prepare will spur that interaction.
What do you suggest we do? I can't imagine.
Okay.
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
Take it up with Drahomir.
Well, at least the weapons look.
So, you got permit authentication card yet?
I paid you already. I thought that was supposed to give me a free pass.
That was for one-time use. It is like the metro. You must pay each time you want to go through.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Oggs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give address, yes?
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Find these uniforms. They smell. Hold on. Someone is coming up. That artist was pretty cute.
Gimana tuh? Met dokumen aget di sana.
I think we need to heard something. You see that from a
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do okolí platí stav nouze.
You looking...
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
What? Agak punya.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work, puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night. Don't know why I never get to work the checkpoint. This area is restricted to you, Og. What to talk about?
Your kind is not tolerated here.
Enggak. Kalau Ghost tembak.
area.
Keep it down.
There must be a way out of here.
I do not see a single fucking thing. Make sure there isn't anything in the room.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
That's the end of it. Look behind and inside of whatever you can.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na Ružičkově nádraží.
Damn. Upload.
Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené či zraněné jedince
There's nothing here. Too many shares in the tank.
Maybe if business keeps going down, you'll listen to some of my ideas.
Maaf dah. Timpa.
Hope we see some action. That might be it. You don't think one of the Augs went to the police?
Banyak ni. Oh, kayak banyak. Oh enggak. Mabuk jadi.
Stává se tady z toho golemce.
No offense, but I don't deal with people like you. You need to go to the red light district. If you can get there.
Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje či další augustské příslušenství, mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny.
Oke, kayaknya kita ganti misi tadi.
How did it ever come to this?
Do not hesitate.
Something wrong?
Don't do anything suspicious.
These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No, they expired last week.
I must have taken the old ones by mistake.
Lucky to have this fire. Might freeze to death.
Okay, next. Papers, please.
Thank you.
Just stay where you are. This won't take much of a
Everything seems to be in order. Sorry for the delay.
Be
People need to understand that citizenship is a privilege, and it demands responsibility.
Sorry.
Santo and augmented people, just like you, are creating the future together.
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
It makes me think of the old puppet shop.
Sana.
Remember?
Làm chuyện. Ồ. Saking 4 ya jadi.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No.
Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
I've got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Central, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do.
Do
And no
not
time
let
to
me
waste.
keep you then. Get moving, asshole. Right here in the city.
Another one. City has gone to hell.
No way. He tried to pay with a credit card?
What is this?
More than a few around.
What ada bu? Wah, cuma brand ya.
You are going to die when you see my new car. It's a 2029 Fox Alpha.
I don't want any trouble. I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later?
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something to these people, don't.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified. Adam Jensen.
Smiley says it was Tracy.
How does that help us find who did it?
It doesn't. But it might lead to another clue that will.
And in the meantime, let's keep digging. See what we can find.
Guys, might as well be close.
Mana?
These guys are crashing Dubai. Still have no idea who they are.
Nah, we're looking into it. You're right. Look for Jensen.
No. Nothing else on the building.
Listen up, team. What's our...
We got this. Thanks.
Listen up, team.
We're almost there. I hope.
Listen up, team. What's our status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody can get close.
We'll get them for you, Jensen. The Jinn can run, but they can't hide.
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising. They're privately owned, and we're 800 close.
If we want to catch Janus, we're going to have to get creative because nothing we're currently doing works.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Dubai.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Jarang hacknya kayak gini ya.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There was a code signal sent to the Dubai hotel minutes before our mystery guest showed
You'd think
up.
one of them would pop up
Working
on
on
some
decrypting.
list somewhere.
Do the Jensens still sing told them or don't they? We need to know.
Oh. Apa ini aku masuk?
Everything's got pretty hairy in Dubai.
Ah. Lagi level 5. Oh.
Terrible for his wife.
Level 2. Tiga. Kita menyimpan
Ursa Meyer, report to Cybercrime. Agent Meyer to Cybercrime.
bayangan. Wah, amat.
They have better sound. Satellite officers are always 2 visions behind. Close my eyes, but all I see is strings of codes still on my lid. It's gonna take them a while.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. Now I've heard everything.
Ah, itu banyak kan?
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want it.
Second, it's not
Just rubbing through garbage for
Ayo. Cara nge-store barang gimana?
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone.
Close my eyes, but all of one of them would pop up and animalistic.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Oke, kita punya arm shooting. Arm shooting ini senjata. Nah, apakah aku bisa nyimpan senjata?
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time.
Gimana? Yeah. Oh ya. Oh gitu.
Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them.
Oh.
Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily.
Oh,
You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah!
Oh, the.
Seems like you're warmed up now. let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons.
Cylinder and presenter. Up. Wow. That was not much. Cylinder. Pengen cari cuma ke cylinder tuh. Nah.
I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit.
Gede banget soalnya.
See how much extra ammo you need because it's a silencer?
Kamu tak? Oh.
Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them.
Nggak ngomong. Saya ke sini. Mau di add. Oke. Coba yang mandali. Terus. Ini. So much. Oh. Ini. Apa? Ammo capacity ini. Ammunition capacity udah max. Terus full auto kah? Full automatic ini.
Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time.
Okay.
The pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Thank you. That was nice. Challenger, enak ya? Aku nggak ada challenger, cuma ada laser. Waduh, gimana caranya? Penuh semua, itemku penuh. Gimana caranya?
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCreary and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He gave you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help when I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Aria. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
It could have been worse. That's why I want to find these guys. Maybe I'll talk to McCready, see if I can help.
Good luck with that. He chewed me out for asking if I could help with the case. I should have kept his new keycard. I don't want him stinking up my range anyway.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Okay.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Explosives were designed to get maximum speed.
Maksudnya apa ini?
Hey, Adam.
Itu segitu dong. Nanti bakalan upstream bakalan nyari duit dah. Nyari duit ini bakalan lama banget. Bentuknya.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge. You made it out of Dubai, didn't you? I'm telling you, you could have been...
It is Jensen, yes?
What is it?
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again, in civvies at least.
Just passing through. Wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. Audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
When an and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic...
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold mask jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful, and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys isn't gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the line?
I suppose it was purpose.
A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap, polarized the dialogue.
I hate this. I really hate this.
We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
I see you've been spending time with Jack. It is Jensen, yes?
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Oh, ini dia.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man...
Agent Jensen!
No one's claimed responsibility. Patience is the first thing you learn to have. Second.
I just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
I cannot speak for you, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It
Thank you. Emang gila.
will be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan.
Nggak bisa ini lagi ya?
Live from Picus. Exclusivity.
Di sini nggak bisa nambah lagi.
Is it or is it not a probable target?
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything,
Where to start with theorizing
on the board.
percentages of errors.
Here we go. The Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine,
Last night,
without
the
the God.
Collective published the
And then
tax
again,
returns
to others,
proving
the
its
Singularity
influence
Church of the Machine
It
God.
may be some very as opposed to interesting conducting an actual investigation. I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
Jensen, we need to talk.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up telecam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hull Avenue. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Wow, pekerjaannya sungguh berat ini.
I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours, still nothing.
Udah tersopet. Pekerjaannya diberikan sungguh berat.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.
Run DNA checks for all the outside agencies. Nothing.
Aku nggak tahu nih maksudnya apa, nanti lah aku bakalan menjelajah lebih dalam maksudnya. Tapi sebelum itu aku pengen waduh, security ratingnya tuh loh taruh ini, taruh wow. Oh ini tahan sama.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Apa kodenya? Hah? Since storage set 2469. Bukan. Ini apa ya? Kena set server. Direktur. Construction. Aku dapat kode. Line chip.
No one's claimed responsibility. Guys might
Ini kodenya apa? Katanya aku dapat kode bla 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 apa gitu ya. Mana error lagi? Gimana pengen lihatnya? Dua empat enam sembilan. Tadi kodenya apa ya? Aku lupa loh guys. Dua empat enam sembilan. Salah. Aduh, kodenya apa ya? Oke. Masih ke kode. Kodenya apa? Tiga delapan tujuh empat. 3874. Bukan ini. Atuh, susah banget. Kita bakalan ini deh. Bakalan lanjut karena aku gak tahu kodenya nih kayak apa. Storage Keren security. Ini kan storage nih kan? Jangan-jangan ini berapa dari kodenya? Tiga delapan tujuh empat. Tiga delapan tujuh empat. 3874 2469. Ini kayaknya 24669 3874. Salah lagi kan? Nah, lockdown yo ya. Kayaknya sampai sini aja dah. Aku bingung ini. Dan juga susah juga ini. Cari sesuatu yang lumayan sulit ini. Ya aku bingung. Karena FPS-nya nggak 60 FPS juga ini. Cuma karena ada banyak yang ini.
It's gonna take them a while to piece the VIX together.
Analyze.
Run DNA checks to all the applications.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Nothing.
I'd rather not say
Oke. Itu aja ya. Sampai sini aja. Udah jam 3 jam lah. Aku nggak bisa lama juga ini. Dan ini aku lagi bingung banget nih sama maksudnya apa ini. Aku cari sesuatu malah bingung kan, bingung parah gitu. Yaudah, sampai sini aja ya. Gameplaynya nanti aku bakal lanjut, nggak tahu ya, di game lain deh, tuh game lain selain game ini karena sulit banget ini mecahin kodenya tuh kayak apa, dia bingung banget dah. Oke, itu aja. Thank you udah nonton, and see you next time. Thank you. Alamak,